The writer, broadcaster and campaigner Simon Fanshawe has been announced as the next rector of Edinburgh University, but the appointment has immediately run into opposition from some members of staff.
Mr Fanshawe was one of the founders of the gay rights group Stonewall in the 1980s, but more recently has criticised the organisation, claiming its position on transgender issues undermines women. Here's our senior reporter, Gordon Cree.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much indeed.
A one-time comedian who won the Perrier Award at the Edinburgh Fringe, these days Simon Fanshawe is a consultant on diversity and inclusion. In the last few years, he's been critical of Stonewall for what he sees as the shutting down of debate around transgender rights, self-ID and the impact on women. Some university staff are unhappy with his appointment.
He has an excellent history of supporting gay and lesbian rights and continues to do so. But also he speaks negatively and just offensively to me and many people I know about trans people. And that is upsetting that the University of Edinburgh feels like this is someone who is suitable to have as our rector.
But the group For Women Scotland have welcomed Mr Fanshawe.
Universities should be places where we can have respectful conversations. And when it's someone like Simon, who is a thoughtful and a very, very decent, intelligent man, and he has faced this sort of, frankly, abuse from people who don't know what they're talking about, it's absolutely shameful.
The role of rector is traditionally elected by students to preside at the university court where decisions over governance are taken. The post is currently held by lawyer and activist Deborah Kayembe. Previous rectors have included Winston Churchill and, before his political career, Gordon Brown.
Those who've got to bear the brunt of decisions taken should have the chance to have their say.
The subject of an STV documentary about the role in the 1970s. Simon Fanshawe's appointment comes after he was the only candidate, so no election was held. Simon Fanshawe has said he hopes his role will help promote mutual understanding in the exchange of ideas. But tonight, to some degree at least, it appears to be proving divisive amid the ongoing tensions between inclusion and freedom of expression. Mr Fanshawe wasn't available for interview today, but on Twitter he said, "I do not and have never campaigned against the legitimacy of trans people. We need rigorous discussion on how we can reach the best solutions for all." He'll take up his post in March. The university says it's looking forward to working with him. Gordon Cree, STV News, Edinburgh.